What's up, you guys? Simon here. Today I wanted to do an update on the Apple MasterCard by Goldman Sachs. This credit card I've been using several times. As you can see on my app, I have a balance of about $3,000 right now, but I've been using it quite a lot, and I want to go into some of my positive and negative moments of using this card. So before I go into this video, go ahead and hit the like button for me and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate content like this. As always, I appreciate you watching. Let's get into this video. Okay, so the Apple credit card, I love the heft of it. It's super easy to get. I got a $40,000 credit limit with it. I've done a review and unboxing on the channel, so check that out here as well. Basically, this credit card is a really neat card. What some of the features I love about this credit card is when I hand it to someone to charge, there's no numbers on the card. So it's just your name, the chip, and then the stripe or the swipe mechanism if you need to swipe the card, which is really neat. You got your Apple logo, and then you have your MasterCard logo and the Goldman Sachs. This is all lasered in. The heft is pretty good. It's a metal card. I've dropped it before. It's actually metal. So I've done a weight drop test. You could check that video out on my channel as well, comparing it to, say, the Amex Centurion card and basically the Amex Platinum card. So this card feels great when you're handing it to someone and when you're using it. Some problems with this card. The customer service with this credit card is horrendous. So with Amex, I'm used to a lot of attention. I'm used to the chargeback team being on my side in terms of any disputes I may have with a charge. Let's say I bought something, it came damaged, I returned it. They usually rule in my favor. With Apple, my wife had purchased something from overseas. They shipped it, it was dirty. The garments or the clothes arrived dirty in like an open or split open bag or box or something like that. And she paid with the MasterCard by Apple here, or the Apple credit card, because they did not take Amex. Now, when the packages arrived, we took pictures and notified the company. They said, return it back to us, we'll give you a refund. Well, my wife then contacted Apple, and it's done through, as you could see, through the messages on the screen. When you open a dispute, it's a text message. So it sounds very convenient. In fact, I rather do it through text messages than check my emails with dispute status or log in to a specific website and then start looking up things and so forth. That works great if you have one chargeback or whatever. But if you have multiple, you definitely want a portal. But they just don't care. They respond almost in an automated robot-like response. Then finally someone gets on the line, and the same claim had to be opened several times with Goldman Sachs. And it was weird because they would close that dispute and force me to pay that balance, which is for around $490. Then they would reopen it and credit my account and close it and reopen it. And this whole time, my wife simply requested for a return label from the company to send the goods back. She didn't feel that a damaged product arriving at our door was our fault or that we should have to pay return shipping. So they could have filed a claim with the carrier, but they didn't. They forced it on my wife to return it. Goldman Sachs is not listening. It's as if they speak a different language, and the Apple credit card support is horrible in this instance. So this is one downside of using this credit card. I have no confidence when I purchase something using the Apple card that my protection is there with the purchase. So if something arrives damaged, and if the seller is not cooperative or does not care for my side of the story or does not provide a return label and a refund, the dispute process is going to get you nowhere. We've wasted so much time trying to dispute this dispute with Apple, I would have rather just lost the $400. Now, my wife is more determined. She's fighting it every time. And every few months, you reopen this claim, they have no idea what you're talking about. It's as if that claim that originally got open, none of the notes carried over to the future claim. So, Apple credit card. For looks, I give it an 8. I think it's sleek and modern. I think it's cool. You get reward points now. I did a full review on my channel about this credit card with what features it comes with, the benefits. So check that out if you're interested in getting this card. However, when using it to purchase something, anything outside of Apple, which is a pretty good company, you're going to get nowhere with their dispute process. You're going to get nowhere with trying to get this card to be on your side to get anything done. Now, there are no benefits to this card as well. You don't get any fine resorts or hotels. There's the points. You don't earn points. You get cash back, which is nice, especially if you spend it at Apple. But it's not a travel credit card. There's no benefit to having this card aside from potentially using it at Apple or having a higher credit limit to raise your credit score. Now, what I like about this card also is it has no annual fee. So with no annual fee, you're able to get this card and keep it on your credit profile and grow your history as well. Super simple to use. In the app, what I love about it is if you want to make a purchase online and you need to enter the credit card information, you could use the app, the wallet to pay for things online. More and more websites are accepting of it. But on top of that, you could also go ahead and click card information in your app. And right there, your card information would come up. Now, if you showed your card information and all of a sudden you want a new credit card, let's say you made a purchase online and you're like, well, I'm worried that that website might be hacked, or I got a letter from a company that my credit information could have got out. You could request a new credit card number right then and there, and they would give you a new number, and the old number would be obsolete and you would not be able to use the old number. So that's a great security feature. It's a very nice feature. What I'd like to see out of Apple is the ability to create a credit card number for a certain budget. So for example, let's say you're giving this credit card to your kids or girlfriend or whoever, and you give them a number and you put a set spending limit of $150. Well, once that hits, that number is discontinued and gone, and you need a new number. So it'd be nice before requesting a new number if you could set a limit to spend on a credit card number that's just a one-time use. I guess you could do the same thing by buying something and then changing your credit card number through the app, but that would basically deactivate the old credit card number. So if you have someone using it, that would deactivate it on multiple occasions and so forth that you try to use it. All right. Overall, I think it's a great credit card. Would I apply for it again is the big question, having all these other credit cards. The answer is yes. There's no fee for me to own this credit card. My expectations for the credit card in terms of spending have gone down in terms of the support that it provides. And I understand with a no fee card, this is what's happening. But I feel like even if I used my bank's credit card, there would be more favorability towards the client, my side, in terms of a dispute. The Apple credit card seems to have some of the poorest customer service, but at no fee, a higher credit limit, and ability to build your credit history, some security that allows you to quickly change your credit card number on a shady website that you're worried about or a third party. That's pretty neat. In order to do that with, say, the traditional credit cards such as Amex and Visa and so forth, you have to log into your website, request a new credit card. They have to mail you out a new credit card. You're going to get new credit card numbers. And it's going to take some time for the Amex to get you a new credit card. With the Apple credit card, you could get new numbers and be on your way right away. You don't have to wait for that. So that's a really good feature. Also, if you're a big Apple fan, which I am, I like Apple products. I do my editing on Final Cut Pro, which is an Apple product. You have an ability to earn some more cash back versus points on the Amex card, and that goes a long way. Now, you're not getting any of these bells and whistle features such as extended warranty, purchase protection, or any of that with this credit card. So I think it's a great credit card for someone that's entering the credit card world and would like to have a good backup credit card in case they need to use some one set of credit card numbers and then exchange them for a new set. Just don't expect this credit card to really blow you away with customer service. I found that to be the low point, but overall it's a good credit card to have, and I think you should apply for it if you're into credit cards that would like to expand your credit history and so forth. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed my credit card video on the Apple credit card update. Has some really good perks, some bad customer service, but overall I would apply for this credit card again just because it looks cool, it has some innovative features, and it's pretty nice and easy to use. Just don't get into a dispute because they're not going to look your way. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and like this video if you enjoyed it. I will catch you guys here in the next video. Thank you.